Mr. Speaker, it has now been 2 weeks since a 7.0 earthquake struck Haiti on the afternoon of January 12th. Over these past 14 days, we have seen pictures of the devastation of Port-au-Prince and the surrounding communities. Estimates of the number of dead continue to rise, and the injured in the capital alone is already in the tens of thousands, many needing sophisticated medical care. People live in the streets and open spaces fearful of the daily aftershocks. The very basics of life, water, food, and shelter, are absent or are in short supply. We watch in anguish as we learn about the potential number of newly orphaned children in a country that already had around 400,000 orphans. The Washington Post ran a story on Saturday about how 75% of the schools have been destroyed and the deaths of so many teachers and students. Nearly every Haitian family in the affected areas suffered the loss of at least one loved one, and nearly every UN, international agency, and NGO operating in the area suffered devastating losses among their Haitian and international staff. And while our own U.S. Embassy staff and aid agencies worked around the clock to respond to the crisis, each and every one of them are also dealing with their own shock and grief over lost family members and Haitian and U.S. colleagues. In my congressional district, Mr. Speaker, Brittany Gengel, the daughter of Len and Cheryl Ann Gengel from Rutland, Massachusetts, remains missing. She is among the approximately 200 Haitian and foreign nationals who were in the Hotel Montana when the earthquake struck. She was part of a student team from Florida's Lynn University in Haiti, working with food for the poor. In the few days that she was in Haiti, she had already emailed her parents to tell them that she felt that she had found her life's calling. Hundreds of search and rescue workers have been active day and night at the Hotel Montana, including U.S. teams from Fairfax, Virginia, and Miami-Dade and Los Angeles counties. One rescue worker, talking with Brittany's father, spoke movingly about how this was one of the worst sites he had ever worked on, and if his daughter were trapped here, he wouldn't give up on finding her either. The compassion and empathy of the rescue workers and every member of our U.S. Embassy team are palpable, and their commitment to all victims' families is total. We see on our television and read in the papers and online of the generosity and resilience of the human spirit, people helping people, comforting one another, sacrificing for the well-being of another. We often forget how much the Haitian people are helping one another as we struggle to provide support and get aid to them. Governments, international agencies, NGOs, corporations, and individuals have responded and mobilized as never before. On Friday evening, I was in my hometown of Worcester, Massachusetts, at an event entitled Worcester Cares for Haiti to mobilize donations from our local community. And I'm sure that many members of this House have been at similar events in their own districts. Aid is pouring into Haiti to reach the more than 3 million people directly affected by the earthquake. It is flying into Santo Domingo and Barcelona airports in the Dominican Republic and being trucked over land in vast convoys. It's landing at the Port-au-Prince airport, which now receives over 100 flights day and night. And thanks to our Navy and Coast Guard, the destroyed Port-au-Prince docks are now 30% operational. I want to thank all the nations of the world that have responded so generously. I especially want to thank many of whom annually suffer from natural disasters and still struggle to overcome centuries of poverty. They have been particularly generous, from Argentina, Brazil, and Chile to Colombia, Cuba, Mexico, and so many others. And a very special thank you to the government and the people of the Dominican Republic. To my own government, Secretary Clinton, Secretary Gates, Administrator Raj Shah, Secretary Napolitano, and all of the agencies, officers, and staff here in Washington and on the ground in Haiti who when faced with a Herculean task, have more than risen to the occasion. And I want to say how grateful I am for all that you have done, are doing, and will be doing in the days, weeks, and months to come. I have seen firsthand your commitment, compassion, expertise, and professionalism. I'm sure that mistakes have been made, but no one wants the aid to arrive more quickly and get to those who need it more than the U.S. personnel on the ground in Haiti. For myself, I have never been more proud of my government or more grateful for the people who serve in it. Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent to insert into the record a story that appeared in the Washington Post entitled "Death Toll Growing at Port-au-Prince's Hotel Montana, Once a Symbol of Stability."
Without objection.
And with that, I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields back the balance of his time.